Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will cover about methods concept. Okay. Now, in previous class we discussed about a variable and types of variables as well as introduction of Java. Correct? Now, after that, let me go with the today's concept that is nothing but methods. Okay. Now go with us here. What is it? Methods. Okay, now first of all we'll learn definition of method, later on types of methods and practically also. Okay, now let us discuss here. Method means we can say as it is a block of code. We can say it as what is it? Block of code. Block of code and which is used block of code and which is used to perform which is used to perform an operation to perform an operation. Okay, now here first let me discuss syntax, then I will discuss what is block of code also. Now go with us here. Syntax. Okay, now for the syntax let me take first one box. Okay, now here syntax is first we can say as access specifier, and next access modifier, and next we can say as return type, and we can say as method name parenthesis, and follow a block of code and inside do the operation. Inside do here what is it? Operation. Okay, now this is the block of code. We can say it as the block of code, and in this block of code whichever the operation we are doing, that operations will execute, and that is based on the method signature. Okay, we can say it as a method signature. This is nothing but the method signature, and this part we can say as method implementation. Inside the method implementation we are doing operation and based on this method signature. Okay, now here access specifier means, okay, let us take here access specifier means access specifier means we can take as different things, either public or we can go with the private, and we can take as protected, and next we can take as default. Okay, now these all the things, these three things we'll discuss later, but now I will use only the one thing, call it as public. Okay, and next access modifier we have, right? Now take the access modifier, and inside the access modifier we have two things. We can use this access specifier for two ways. One is for the static method, for the static method we can take, and second one for the instance method we can take, instance method. Okay, now for the static method, access modifier is static keyword. What is it? Static. This is nothing but the keyword, but whenever we are going with the instant we are leaving it as an empty. What is it? It is leaving an empty, that we can consider as instance method, or we can say as non-static method. What is it? Non-static method. Okay, now let me take here categories, like what is it? Types of types of methods types of methods, We have here two types of methods. One is static method, and second one we can say as instance instance method. Instance method are non-static method. Non-static method, both are same. Okay, now static method means which we have to use the static keyword as a access modifier, and for this one we are leaving empty as a access modifier. That is only the difference. Okay, and next for this syntax what we have, again return type, right? Now return type means based on the return keyword we can return like different types. Now let me take here return types also. Return types, suppose if I'm not returning anything and my return type should be void. Now my return type should be the void. Void means nothing returning. What is it? Nothing returning. Nothing returning value. That is the meaning. Okay, suppose I'm returning integer type of value, my return type should be the integer. My return type should be the integer. If I return double value, then my return type should be the double. Okay, if I will return string value, my return type should be the string. Character means character. Boolean means we can go with as boolean statements. Okay, and method name, right? Now next last one what we have, method name. Okay, now method names not only the main method. Okay, now for the method name, for the method name, not only not only main method, not only the main method, not only the not only the main method, we can create. Okay, we can create we can create our own methods also. We can create our own methods. We can create our own methods, but we need to follow one rule for that one. Okay, if you want to create your own method, you need to follow one rule. That is nothing but method name should be camel casing. Method name should be camel casing. So camel casing means what? Okay, now if we have only the only the one word, and all words should be the small letters, or we can say as lowercase. If we have combination of words like three or more words, and third time first word, okay, now first word all letters should be lowercase, lower case, and remaining words, okay, remaining words, okay, remaining words, first letter first first letter should be capital. First letter should be capital. Okay, now what is it? Let us discuss with one example. Okay, suppose for example my method name should be the let me take as test method. So all the things are small letters, lowercase, because only one word we have, correct? Suppose let me discuss another example, demo method. Demo means lowercase. Okay, combination of words I have. Suppose area of circle. So area of circle means first letter always lowercase. So area, and each word first letter should be capital. So O is capital and small, and next again circle C capital, remaining all are small. So each word the first letter should be capital. Uh, first letter should be capital, but the first word always all the things are lowercase. That is the what is that rule for the method. Okay, this is our own methods rule, and main method that is default they only given. Okay, now let me discuss here one example, complete example I will discuss. Okay, let me go with the class, and class name should be the Pascal casing. Pascal casing means first letter should be capital. Now let me take the class name as demo. Now D is capital because it is the not the camel casing, it is the Pascal casing. Pascal casing format. Next, inside the class, I will take our own methods. Okay, let me take our own method. Suppose like a public, and take the return type as the static method. Okay, static method, and take void. I don't want to return anything, so void is my return type, and take the method name as suppose let me take as method. So method always small letters, right? Now let me take the method 1, method 1 parenthesis, and flower base, and inside do the logic. Suppose let me do the logic as system dot out dot println, and inside the println I will take as method 1. I will take as what is it? Method 1 is one operation. Okay, and we can say it as what is it? Block of code. It is nothing but block of code which is used to perform the operation. And this portion we can say as signature, method signature. This one we can say as method implementation. Method implementation we can say. Method implementation. Okay, it is the static method. And next, second, another method I will create, and that method is nothing but public. I'm not using the static keyword, so return type is void because I don't want to return anything, and method 2 parenthesis, and take the implementation here. What is the implementation? System dot out dot, and let me take as println. What is it? Println, and inside the println you use as method 2. Okay, now the here we don't have any static keyword, right? So static keyword is not there, means this one is nothing but the non-static method. Non-static method or instance method we can say. And for the instance method, this is a method signature. This complete statement is a method signature. This is nothing but the method implementation. It is a method implementation. Okay, now in this class we need main method to execute all the things, right? Because our execution always starts from main method. That one already we know. So how to create the main method? Now let me discuss here. Okay, now I will take here one main method. Inside the same class I will take one main method, and this class I am closing here. Okay, this class opening I am closing here. Okay, inside this method 2 I am writing the main method. That main method I am writing here because for your understanding purpose. Okay, main method always the static method. Okay, remember that one. So main method always the static method. So public static, and take as what is it void, and go with the method name as main, and we have the string array arguments, correct? So inside we need to call our methods. So what is a method? Method 1 and method 2, right? So method 1 is static keyword, and method 2 is the without static keyword. So for us one confusion. What is a confusion? What is that confusion? How can I call? Okay, what is it? How can I call my static static method in main method, in main method, okay. And how can I call my non-static non-static method, non-static method in main method, okay. Now for this one I can give what is that idea, don't worry. Now remember always this statement, remember always this statement, static keyword, okay. Now if we have static keyword a method, this one we are calling in same class, in same class, same class by using by using by using class name, class name dot method name. What is it? Class name dot method name. This is the most important thing, remember this one, okay. Now what is it? Class name dot method name. But when it comes to the non-static method, non-static method, in same class I'm speaking, okay, in same class, in same class by by creating an object, okay, by creating an object we can call, we can call, okay. By mom means that rule they only given for us, okay. For the instance variable or non-static variable always we have to create one object, okay. But mom you said, what is it, object we need to create, but how can I create object, I don't know, don't worry, okay. Now creation of object syntax I can tell here, creation of object, okay. How to create an object, look at here, this is the syntax, okay. How to create, look at class name, okay, class name, a reference variable equals to new keyword with the class name and parenthesis. This is the creation of object, this is the creation of object, okay. Now new operator means which will create an object, inside the object now we need to create the non-static method and non-static variable, our instance method, our instance variables we are storing, we are storing. This is the story for what is it, non-static. And reference variable is our choice, this is the developer choice, this is the developer choice. But rules is same as, okay, rules is same as variable name, same as variable name. And these rules already I discussed in previous class. If you want, please what is it, watch my previous video variable concept, you can get it this concept, okay. Now these two things let me implement in this program, okay. How can I create my static method? By using class name dot method name, right? So what is my class name? Demo, right? So take here demo dot what is it, method name. So method name, call it as method1 parenthesis. This is the calling of static method, okay. And let me call non-static. Non-static means we need to create object. So object, how to create, class name, d is the reference variable equals to, and new keyword is already small letter, and demo, take the parenthesis, okay. Call your non-static method by using the reference variable dot method name, call it as method to parenthesis. This is the calling of non-static method, or we can say as instance method. What is it? Instance method. Okay, now this is a concept of our method, that is with the same class I said. Okay, what I said? Within the same class I said, what is it? How to create a method. Next, what is access specifier? What is access modifier? Next, types of methods and return types. Okay, now method name rules as well as the program and these calling statements we discussed here. Okay, if it is static, directly by using class name, method name we can call. If it is what is it, non-static or instance, we have to go with the object creation. Correct. Now let me discuss here another thing. Okay. Now what is this? Look it. Okay. Now let me discuss here. Calling. Okay. Calling of static method. Calling of static method. Okay. And next, non-static method. Non-static method. Okay. In same class. In same class and another class. In same class and another class. Okay, let me take here. Let me take here one example. Okay. Now in this example, I will consider here what is that method name. Okay. Here go with as same class. Take as same class and take here as different class. Take here what is it? Different class. If it is same class, static method. Okay, let me consider here what is it? Static method. So static method means we can say as within the same class by using class name, class name dot method name. Okay, in the different class also we have to use class name dot method name. Why ma'am? Why same? Here, not only the class name, here we can use directly method name also. That is also possible. Directly method name is also possible. Means within the same class means directly. See here I used to demo, right? Without like this, I can use like this also. Within the same class directly method 1 parenthesis is also possible. Okay. But remember the best practice, use both the things are same. Now, when it comes to the second one, non-static method, okay, use here object creation. So, how to create the object? By using class name, class name, reference variable equals to new keyword. Again, use the class name parenthesis, and reference variable dot non-static method name with the parenthesis. Suppose example, reference variable dot demo method, reference variable dot demo parenthesis. Okay, now here take same thing again, class name, reference variable equals to new new class name parenthesis, and take the reference variable dot non-static method name parenthesis, like reference variable dot demo parenthesis. Now ma'am, both are same, right? But here one thing clarity you have to take. What is it? Suppose let me take class name as A and class name as B. Okay, now here you need to call this one by using A dot method name, right? Suppose method name as method parenthesis. Okay, if inside the A class method I need to call inside B class, so that time A class name dot method name we need to take. Okay, not the B method. This is the clarity. Okay, and next inside the A, if we have non-static method, so we need to create object here A, reference variable suppose R equals to new keyword of A parenthesis. Same thing here also. here also we need to create object, right? Not the object of B class, because instance variable we have inside the A class, right? So we need to create A class object only. A class new operated with the A class parenthesis, then take here a r dot demo, and here also r dot demo. Okay, now if theory clear, in the next video I will implement this both the things, static non-static, within the same class and another class practically, and then I will share that video also. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, if other people can learn this subject, and it may help for them also. If your friends are there for learning Java, then share to them. Okay, bye guys.